Hey Islam, good afternoon. Pakistan has decided on its own way to dismantle Afghanistan. Pakistan is on way to dismantle Afghanistan, tired of continuous terrorism emanating from the Afghani soil for the last nearly 15 to 20 years. It's almost since 2009. Bomb blasts, killings more than 100,000 Pakistani civilians and nearly 8 to 10,000 Pakistani security forces have lost lives to these Afghani terrorism. Although Pakistan has helped Afghanistan against Russia, dismantling Russia into little countries, Pakistan was the main character. Pakistan has been helping Afghanistan for the last 50 years, holding Afghan refugees, nearly 5 million. Still, nearly 2 million Afghan refugees are in Pakistan. In return, Pakistan all is getting is cursing from Afghanistan, bad mouth, bad talks, terrorism, sanctions, shaking head with Pakistani enemies, all the successive governments. So Pakistan has finally decided to dismantle Afghanistan somewhere late last year. Some analysts believe that Pakistan has came to a option that Afghanistan as a country can't stay as a country unless it is dismantled into smaller countries or taken over by the neighboring countries. Afghanistan problem will always last. It's nearly 50 years. Pakistan has tried everything there. Recently in 2021, even after American opposition, Pakistan stood against America to support Afghanistani Taliban, by still after removing Americans from there in 2021, August, 15th of August, this Taliban regime has gone against Pakistan and the terrorism nearly doubled under their control. They shook hands with Indians and Israelis, the staunch Pakistani enemies. Please do subscribe the channel if you have already not done that. Thank you very much. It really helps grow our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. And people who have already subscribed, thanks to them. Anyways, let's come back to the point. Pakistani establishment and government has came to the conclusion late last year that there is no solution to Afghanistan other than going inside Afghanistan, attacking Afghanistan, and eventually dismantling Afghanistan, dismembering Afghanistan, breaking Afghanistan into pieces. And most likely scenario is that the neighboring countries will take over the lands according to their border. Otherwise, Afghanistan will be a continuous threat to the humanity. A recent UN report has suggested that the most terrorist organization in the world are based in Afghanistan. They took refuge under Taliban-controlled Taliban regime. Late last year, Pakistani ISI chief traveled to Tajikistan, yes, and met NRF leaders, Northern Front, Resistance Front leaders who are based in Tajikistan. And Pakistan is in contact with Ahmad Shah Massoud's son, the Lion of Panjshir Valley. Muhammad Shah Massoud, I think his name is, I'm sorry if I'm taking it wrong. And now what happened? Pakistan has showed some resilience, started attacking deep inside Afghanistan, even Kabul, Kandahar, which was not giving fruits to Pakistan, desired results, and Taliban continued their support to the terrorist organizations like TTP, BLA, BLF, Majid Brigade. They were getting sanctuaries in Afghanistan. The weapons left by Americans for Afghanis, $7 billion, they ended up in Pakistani TTP's hand, BLA hands, and terrorist hands. And these Afghani Talibans have sold them to these terrorist organizations, financially backed by India and Israel. And tip of the icing is that in Kashmir, even in Kashmir, we have found some weapons. Recent unrest in Azad Kashmir, Pakistani Kashmir, we have found some American weapons left by Americans for these Afghani Taliban regimes. So Pakistanis are I'm sorry, Pakistanis are really upset with that. And Pakistan has fast tracked the process of dismantling or dismembering Afghanistan to the best of my knowledge. It all started when some attacks happened in Badakhshan province of Afghanistan, which is next to Tajikistan and Pakistani KPK border. It also borders Pakistani Gilgit-Baltistan next to Chitral area. Badakhshan is full of mines, minerals, gold mines, and it's a very rich state of Afghanistan. And 60 to 70% of Tajikistan border touches just one state of Afghanistan, and that's Badakhshan. And after that, there was some unrest among Taliban. There were some divisions. There is a Taliban commander of Badakhshan, Juma Khan Fateh. He picked up weapons against Afghan Taliban. He killed many Afghan Taliban when they tried to attack and tried to arrest him. Finally, 3 days back, he surrendered to Afghan Taliban. But National Resistance Front, Amrullah Saleh, he was a staunch opponent of Pakistani establishment and Pakistan as a country as a whole, cursing whole day under Hamid Karzai and Ashraf Ghani's government. He was a minister there. He has a little group who is fighting, who has picked up weapons as well. So NRF, National Resistance Front, for the first time in the last 5 years has taken over a district of Badakhshan province. And there are continuous fightings going on in Badakhshan. There are attacks in Kandahar, the heart of Taliban. Taliban regime's actual capital, spiritual capital is Kandahar, right in the middle of Afghanistan. Kabul is a mixed ethnicity and mostly Dari speaking or Persian speaking people are there. Herat is a Shia populace, Hazara, Shia and other mixed ethnicities. There are attacks on Afghanistan there as well, but the most significant is Badakhshan. Badakhshan is slipping out of Taliban's hand, and one district already lost to NRF, National Resistance Front. Now they control it. Ahmad Shah Massoud's son is fighting in Panjshir Valley as well, and he's resisting there. He's attacking Afghanistan. No significant area taken yet, but there are continuous attacks. The plan, Pakistani plan or world establishment or the big powers plan, I would say, is that Pakistan is still a bit reluctant that the portion, the Pashto speaking portion, which is nearly 60% of Afghanistan, will be taken over by Pakistan, and all the other countries like Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan and Iran, which are bordering Afghanistan. Iran will take the Herat side of Afghanistan if it is dismantled, and Tajikistan, Uzbekistan will get their border areas. So 40% of these areas will go to these countries. That's the plan, and Pakistan most likely will take the 60% lion's share because Pakistan is funding and supporting these Taliban opposition because Taliban has a very strict Islamic interpretation and the rule no education after grade 5 for girls, and there is no economy, no nothing. Trade is suspended, visas are suspended. Pakistan has kicked out 2.5 million Afghans, and still there are many Afghans residing, nearly 2 million in Pakistan, some reports suggest. So Pakistan is taking very strict action against Afghanis, and let's see how it goes. I will come back to you with the further details, but Pakistan has started the process, most likely the dismantling of Afghanistan, or whichever way the world establishments would agree, like major players like America, Russia and China. China is a direct stakeholder, upset with Afghanistan because Afghanistan is nurturing the terrorist organization which are doing attacks on Chinese land, Xinjiang province, and they are Uyghur Muslim organization, and China is also upset. If China will come on board, this and Russia and America will come on board, this dismantling would be easier. I don't think that Pakistan would start it without consulting them or start it without consulting them. There is some backing, especially from China, for Pakistan for this dismantling process of Afghanistan. Thank you very much.